Alright, so this is the pitch video for my narrative film that I will hopefully be shooting called A Place Between Two Branches. It's actually based on a story that I wrote some years ago, quite a few years ago actually. And I have been told that the story is similar to a film that came out after I wrote the story, but just emphasizing that point that I wrote my story first, so the idea is original. And I wouldn't be surprised if that film actually somehow took the idea from my story, since I did publish it well before that story came out. So, like I said, the story is called A Place Between Two Branches. Why do I want to use this story for my film? For one, it's one of my favorite stories that I've written. And also, it's pretty easy to shoot. Most of the story takes place in one setting. Pretty much the whole story takes place in one setting. It involves just two actors. There are three people in the story, but one isn't really necessary to film. So it could just involve two actors. It's very dialogue driven. So I think those are good features to fit this assignment. And also it can be shot with a single camera, hopefully. And also the story itself. The summary of the story is that there is a writer, a chronicler of events, the sort of person who likes to write human stories and takes interest in real life stories. And this chronicler hears about a man who has an extraordinary tale. And so he goes to meet that man and hear his story. That's pretty much how it goes. The chronicler has to make a decision on if this story is worth writing down, worth keeping, after hearing the man's extraordinary tale. What's the importance of the story? Why do I want to film it? Why did I write it in the first place? The story is basically about faith and the importance of faith if a person intends to live an extraordinary life or a more than ordinary life in some way, and to maximize their potential. Faith is a required ingredient. So that's basically the moral and why I choose to hopefully film this story. Hope it turns out great. Thanks for listening.